lots to get to on a brand new Lakers report. We're going to tell you about the latest injury news and notes, some positive updates for the purple and gold that we'll get into. And lo and behold, Spencer Dinwiddie makes his debut tonight against the Detroit Pistons. So we'll break that all down. And last but certainly not least, I know the Lakers were silent and did zilch, nada at the NBA trade deadline. But that doesn't mean some big things aren't brewing for the offseason. So we will discuss. But here's what you need to know. If and when anything happens around the purple and gold, we've got you covered. So when the injury news are updated, when we've got breaking news, whatever it is, we make a video. That's why you subscribe. Subscribe to the Lakers Report. You don't want to miss out because we've got you covered. Like this injury update from Mike Trudell, the Lakers reporter. Max Christie trending in a positive direction with his ankle, but isn't expected to play before the All-Star break that is coming right up. Cam Reddish, meanwhile, is expected to be ready to return after the All-Star break. Vanderbilt and Vincent are a bit further away from potential returns, but the Lakers still expect to get them back at some point. So, sum it up by saying reinforcements are in fact coming, and hopefully for some, like Max Christie and Cam Reddish, that will be sooner rather than later. Cam Reddish, my apologies. Max Christie working back from that ankle injury. Reddish also from the ankle injury. Jared Vanderbilt with that lingering foot injury, and Gabe Vincent sidelined with the knee injury. But at some point, you look for the purple and gold to have the contributions from these fine four gentlemen back on the bench, and for Darvin Ham to be able to find a way to mix them back into the rotation because, albeit not necessarily stat sheet stuffers, some depth is still better than none, and obviously the Lakers have suffered from the injury bug all season long, and that has negatively impacted their depth. It's negatively impacted the ability to put together a cohesive unit and a productive rotation at times for Darvin Ham. So you look at the current roster right now, and LeBron and Anthony Davis having to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Austin Reeves has played better. D'Angelo Russell had a great month of January in the midst of all those trade rumors. And Rui Hachimura has that points per game up to 11.3. But again, the depth for the Lakers is where this roster has felt some shortcomings. But I want you to be honest with me. Given what has transpired leading up to this point, getting closer and closer to the NBA All-Star break, let me know your confidence level in the Lakers roster when fully healthy. Again, the expectations are that the Lakers will be more healthy after the All-Star break, but not quite at full strength, but trending in that direction. So, with a full-strength roster, let me know what your confidence level is. Scale it for me 1 through 10. And maybe this sounds like I'm waving the white flag a little bit, but everything that's happened with the Lakers season so far, I kind of feel like all you could do is hope for the best. So we will continue to do that with all four of the major injuries that the Lakers are dealing with right now with Max Christie and, of course, the rest of Jared Vanderbilt and, of course, Gabe Vincent and so on and so forth with Cam Reddish as well. Hoping for the best. I know hope is not a strategy, but hey, that's all you could do sometime. Coming up next, we're going to talk about Spencer Dinwiddie and his much-anticipated debut with the purple and gold because it's coming up tonight. But first, I want to make you some money. That's right. Get out a pen and paper. Maybe you want to do it electronically. Anyway, you got to do it. You got to write it down because I am helping you out. But first and foremost, PrizePicks, most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. Find out for yourself at prizepicks.com/CLNS. And oh, by the way, we have up to a $100 deposit match waiting for you because you're a Lakers fan and because you're a fan of the Lakers Report. That's right, $100 deposit match at prizepicks.com/CLNS. Now, I'm getting wild. I'm getting dangerous. Buckle up. What you see on your screen, do not adjust. It's not a joke. That's right, I'm going with two. That's right, not one, but two demons on today's Prize Pick. Give me the more on LeBron James point total of 29.5. That's right, a 30-burger. He's going to plant a 30-burger on the Detroit Pistons. And I'm expecting a high-scoring firework display at Crypto.com Arena tonight. That's why I'm picking more on Jaden Ivey as well. 24.5. It's a demon. Jaden, it's not that much to ask. You got to be able to put up 25 against the Lakers. And if we do that, I'm rich because these are both demon picks. That means if both of these hit, we're paying out 7 times. That's right, 7 times our initial pick. So, boy, buckle up. It's going to be good. I'm picking more on LeBron James and more on Jaden Ivey, and I'm going to be glued to the TV tonight watching the Lakers and Pistons. You should too. Go to prizepicks.com/CLNS. It's prizepicks.com/CLNS, the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports up to a $100 deposit match. And don't you worry, we love you and we care about you. That link is in the comments and description of today's video. So Spencer Dinwiddie is suiting up for the Lakers, and anytime a player makes his season debut, there's a lot of question marks. What's it going to look like? How will he fit into the rotation? What elements will he add to the offense? How will he fit in defensively? All that is going through my mind. It's probably going through yours. And tonight against the Detroit Pistons, it'll be fun to see how it all plays out on the floor. Now, for Spencer Dinwiddie, I like this quote he had when talking to the media about the expectations on his Lakers debut, asked what he can provide, and Spencer Dinwiddie kept it pretty simple. He said he wants to get downhill, provide rim pressure, just come in, be aggressive, and set a tone, and that's all you can ask for with a new guy wearing the purple and gold for the first time. And I will say, expectations for Spencer Dinwiddie are rather high given how silent the Lakers were at the trade deadline, and the only move they made was signing Spencer Dinwiddie in the buyout market. Now, this from Mike Trudell, the Lakers reporter, saying Dinwiddie mentioned that he's extremely comfortable as a catch-and-shoot three-point shooter, thriving when playing next to Luka Doncic, for example, and that he hasn't been as efficient shooting off the dribble. So, the opportunity to play off LeBron and AD could help him in that aspect of the catch-and-shoot opportunities. So when you consider what he can bring to the Lakers, yes, he hasn't been as efficient this year, but in his time with the Dallas Mavericks, he was very efficient playing off of a superstar like Luka. Now you've got 2 superstars in AD and, of course, LeBron James. It'll be interesting to see how acclimated he can become with this Lakers team as a catch-and-shoot player. So one more thing to keep your eye on tonight as he makes his debut. Now, looking at his stats, obviously he can be somebody that provides a spark for this Lakers team. And I want you to sound out in the comments, what do you think Spencer Dinwiddie's stat line will look like tonight? Let's get those prediction caps on and put it in the comments. Predict Spencer Dinwiddie's stat line tonight. Points, assists, and rebounds. That's what we're asking for tonight. Let me know down in the comments because I think he could go for 20, no problem. As a catch-and-shoot player, playing off LeBron, playing off AD, coming in, being aggressive, having that mindset that he talks about, I've got high expectations for Spencer Dinwiddie. Now, last but certainly not least, the Lakers were completely silent at the trade deadline, despite a little bit of pressure from LeBron. And a lot of people close to the Los Angeles Lakers and people on the beat and covering the team are starting to kind of hypothesize and put together the fact that maybe the Lakers are working for this coming summer to make their big move, because we know that the summer looks a whole lot different as far as trade capital is concerned for the Lakers. Jovan Buha reports there are 3 major targets for the Lakers to pursue, and that includes Donovan Mitchell, Trae Young, and Kyrie Irving. How about that, sports fans? And like I mentioned, the Lakers trade capital completely changes when the NBA draft is underway. The Lakers will have 3 first-round picks, a 2031, 2029, and then depending on what the Pelicans decide to do, either the 2024 or 2025 first-round pick. And either way, it's 3 more first-round picks to be able to utilize in the trade market this summer. So, a little bit more from Jovan Buha, the Lakers beat writer for The Athletic, from an article a couple days ago saying this summer could be completely different, especially if the Lakers are willing to package Reeves with their 3 first-round picks. That'll at least get them in the conversation for any potentially available star. But the plan also requires James to stay in Los Angeles and for him and Davis to remain as healthy and productive as they've been this season. And we've all been saying this really since the conclusion of the NBA trade deadline, but it's worth repeating. a big trade for a big superstar keeps LeBron in LA in theory, presumably, however you want to put it. I know nothing's ever written in stone, but you'd like to think if the Lakers can make a deal for one of these three huge names, LeBron and AD will enjoy playing alongside them and things will work out in Los Angeles. That's plan A, obviously. Trae Young, Kyrie Irving, and Donovan Mitchell, all of them averaging 25 plus a game. Trae Young with 27, Kyrie 25.2, Donovan Mitchell 28.3. But you get the point. These are all superstar caliber players that would all of a sudden put a big three back in LA, and instead of playing alongside one superstar, LeBron would be playing alongside two superstars. So while we have you, let's go ahead and pick one that we might be most interested in for the Lakers to pursue this summer. Remember, this is summer. This summer, I know somebody in the comments is going to say, the NBA trade deadline already passed. It's this summer, people. Let me know down in the comments. Pick one to trade for. If you want Trae Young, type those T's. Kyrie Irving, type those K's. Or Donovan Mitchell, go ahead and type those D's. But either way, let your voice be heard on the Lakers Report. And here's why I'll give it to you straight. I'm a no on Kyrie Irving. Call me what I am, make it whatever you want, but Kyrie Irving's not the guy for me. You never can really count on. I mean, I know he's a legend on the court, but all the stuff off the court has some of the best handles you could ever imagine. One of the best players, but it's just there's always noise, there's always drama. I'm not signing up for that if I'm the Lakers. So then it comes down to Donovan Mitchell and Trae Young. A little bit different type of players. Trae Young, it would be so interesting to see how he would gel with LeBron and AD. Obviously, the ability to shoot the ball from beyond the arc, both of these guys excel in that category. Trae Young at 37%, overall field goal percentage 42%, whereas Donovan Mitchell's a little bit more efficient from the floor at 47.5. But the bottom line, these are both bona fide superstars in the NBA, and as long as the Lakers don't sign up for more drama with Kyrie, I would be in favor of pursuing a trade for Trae Young or Donovan Mitchell. But that's my thoughts. Looking forward to reading all of your comments in the comment section regarding who the Lakers should trade for. But it's a good reminder to focus on the 2024 seasons first. I'm telling myself that. I'm telling you that because, yes, the Lakers didn't exactly make a splash at the trade deadline, but they bought out Spencer Dinwiddie. There's still a lot of basketball to be played with. And remember, you could make the case that the season really starts after the trade deadline and after the All-Star break, right? So let's buckle up, dial it in, and see what the Purple and Gold have in store for us down the stretch. And while we're going down the stretch, it's a great time to remind you to subscribe to the Lakers Report, because where else can you get this one-of-a-kind content on the daily Lakers content for free? That's all you need to know. And hey, we have a hell of a time doing it. That's what it's all about here on the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. We're going to continue to cover the Lakers from every single angle and bring you all the best on the Lakers Report. And a big shout out to my producer today, Jackson Lauderay, on the ones and twos, helping us bring you the Lakers Report. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on the Lakers Report.